Growing up in a strict faith-centered household, she learned early that beliefs, once internalized, can become unbreakable. While other investors rely on data streams, she relies on something far more unorthodox. A fusion of religious conviction, quiet analysis, and an almost prophetic confidence in her worldview. As a young woman, she wasn't the loudest in the room. She was the one observing everything. She learned that real power doesn't come from speaking constantly. It comes from understanding deeply. This silence created the foundation for her future strategy. A mindset that prizes long-term vision over short-term fear, patience over panic, and belief over consensus. To understand Cathie's future bets, you first have to understand the silence that created her. The pattern seeker, how she filters chaos into clarity. For most investors, volatility is a warning sign. For Cathie Wood, it's a map. Cathie's mind works like a hidden signal detector. Where others see randomness, she sees patterns, cycles, rhythms repeating over decades. She studies technologies the way an archaeologist studies ancient civilizations, uncovering layers, tracing origins, predicting evolutions. Her desk is stacked with research, genomics, robotics, AI, blockchain, energy storage, all forming an interconnected web of disruption. She believes technologies don't grow in straight lines, they compound. So while Wall Street zooms in, Cathie zooms all the way out, until the noise fades and the signal becomes clear. The disruption lens. Why she only bets on technologies that break systems. Cathie Wood doesn't invest in industries. She invests in fault lines, pressure points where old systems are about to crack. Her conviction is simple. If a technology doesn't replace something old, if it doesn't tear down a structure, if it doesn't challenge power, it's not worth her time. She isn't looking for steady returns. She's looking for revolutions. To her, Tesla wasn't a car company. Bitcoin wasn't digital money. CRISPR wasn't another medical tool. They were weapons aimed directly at the heart of legacy empires. Most investors ask, how big is this company today? Cathie asks, how many industries can this destroy in 10 years? The cult of Tesla, why she saw what Wall Street couldn't. When Wall Street laughed at Tesla, Cathie doubled down. Her thinking was brutally simple. Tesla wasn't valued correctly because it wasn't understood correctly. To her, Tesla was not a vehicle manufacturer. It was an AI company, a robotics company, a battery company, a logistics company, and an energy grid waiting to ignite. Her mind performed a trick most investors can't. She valued Tesla based on what it would become, not what it was. She didn't invest in Elon Musk, the CEO. She invested in Elon Musk, the system builder. And she was right. Spectacularly right. But that victory says more about her mindset than about Tesla's success. Cathie's edge isn't prediction, it's reframing. She simply sees the world differently. Faith-based investing. The unusual role of religion in her strategy. Cathie Wood does something almost taboo in finance. She mixes faith with investing, but not in the way critics assume. Her faith doesn't cloud her judgment, it reinforces it. She believes humanity is designed to innovate, that progress isn't accidental, it's inevitable, that every technological leap is part of a larger, almost divine trajectory. So when markets crash, when investors flee, Cathie doesn't panic because she doesn't see innovation as a trend. She sees it as destiny. To her, pullbacks aren't proof that she's wrong. They're tests of conviction, and Cathie always passes the test. Her relationship with downturns, why she runs toward crashes, when markets bleed. Cathie smiles. Not outwardly, but internally, where it matters. Most investors see downturns as destruction. Cathie sees them as discounts on the future. To her, crashes don't destroy innovation, they amplify it. Prices fall, emotion rises, fear takes over, and that's when Cathie steps in, because she believes the world consistently undervalues the technologies that will define the next era. So while others seek shelter, Cathie buys the storm. The research machine. How she consumes more information than entire firms. Cathie's research team isn't big, but it's intense. She doesn't operate like a traditional fund. She operates like a startup whose product is understanding the future. Her analysts aren't financial forecasters. They're technologists, engineers, biologists, data scientists, crypto researchers. She hires people who think in S-curves, not spreadsheets. Inside ARC, the workflow is frenetic. Constant reading, daily updates, deep dives on robotics and gene editing, Slack channels overflowing with breakthroughs. Cathie consumes research like oxygen. To her, information isn't power. Correct interpretation is. Radical transparency. Why she shows her trades to the world. Cathie Wood is hated on Wall Street for one reason. She breaks the secrecy. Most hedge funds guard their moves like classified weapons. Cathie does the opposite. She publishes her trades every single day. Critics call it reckless, but to Cathie it's strategic. Transparency forces discipline. It attracts believers. It builds a movement. She isn't just running a fund. She's building a community of innovators who share her long-term vision. Transparency isn't a weakness for Cathie. It's a weapon. Her philosophy on money, why she doesn't fear losing it. Cathie Wood's relationship with money is deeply psychological. She doesn't see portfolios. She sees purpose. Money isn't something to protect. It's something to activate. She believes capital should accelerate world-changing technologies. So when her funds collapse in value, and as they famously did, she doesn't flinch. Because she never tied her identity to her returns. She tied it to her mission. And missions don't have bear markets. The critics, why their attacks only strengthen her. Cathie Wood has been mocked, dismissed, attacked, and ridiculed. And yet, none of it sticks. Because criticism doesn't weaken someone who's already learned to think independently. Every headline calling her delusional. Every analyst mocking her price targets. Every short seller betting against her. They all create the same reaction. More conviction. Cathie's secret is psychological immunity. She doesn't need approval. She needs accuracy. The psychology of conviction. How she holds through pain. Most investors crumble when they're down 30%. Cathie has held through 70% declines without blinking, because she understands something deeper. Conviction isn't belief. It's preparation for suffering. Cathie expects pain. She expects doubt. She expects mockery. And she survives because she already rehearsed the worst-case scenario in her mind. When it actually happens, it feels familiar, almost expected. That is her superpower. Her view of time. Why she operates on a 5-10-year clock. Wall Street lives in quarters. Cathie lives in decades. This time difference is the source of all misunderstanding. Her investments look insane in the short term and genius in the long term. But because she's playing the long game, she doesn't care about temporary drawdowns. She believes the future rewards the patient, not the reactive. Cathie's time horizon isn't financial, it's evolutionary. The AI bet. Why she believes it will become the most powerful tool ever created. To Cathie, AI isn't just a trend. It's the most transformative invention since electricity. She believes AI will rewrite labor, economics, medicine, energy, transportation, everything. And she invests accordingly. Her view is extreme, borderline prophetic. AI won't just be big, it will redefine civilization. And she wants to be holding the future's crown jewels when it happens. Genomics, the industry, she thinks will create the first trillion-dollar health companies. Cathie Wood sees genomics the way early internet investors saw websites. She believes gene editing will cure diseases that have tortured humanity for centuries. In her mind, the winners in this space won't just be profitable, they will become pillars of civilization. The company's rewriting the biology of human life. She bets on CRISPR not because it's risky, but because she believes it's inevitable. Robotics, the labor revolution she sees coming. Cathie isn't betting on robots as machines. She's betting on robots as workers. She predicts that autonomous systems will replace millions of jobs, not in decades, but in the next few years. To her, robot labor isn't science fiction, it's economics. And the companies building these machines will define the next industrial revolution. Her mind runs ahead, imagining entire supply chains rebuilt around autonomous workforces. Blockchain, Why she thinks crypto will outlast every crash. Cathie views blockchain like a law of physics. Once discovered, it can't be undone. She believes Bitcoin isn't just digital money. It's the first asset truly independent from governments, banks, and human emotion. And she believes the future financial system will be built on top of it. Crashes don't bother her. Regulators don't scare her. Because she believes blockchain has already crossed the point of no return. Autonomous transportation, the end of human driving. To Cathie, autonomous vehicles are inevitable, not because technology demands it, but because economics demand it. Self-driving cars reduce accidents, lower insurance costs, transform logistics, and unlock trillions in productivity. She believes human driving will soon be nostalgic, something we talk about the way we talk about rotary phones. And she invests in companies building that world. Energy storage, the quiet revolution behind all her bets. Cathie Wood knows something most investors overlook. Every major technological revolution depends on batteries. AI needs power. Robots need power. Electric vehicles need power. Smart cities need power. Battery breakthroughs are the hidden backbone of the future. And her mind is always focused on the industries that transform energy from a limitation into a superpower. The emotional core, what actually drives her. Cathie Wood isn't motivated by wealth, not by fame, not even by winning. She is driven by something far more personal, a belief that innovation can make the world morally better. She truly believes technology is a force for good, a way to reduce suffering, extend life, and lift humanity. This moral engine gives her a rare kind of emotional endurance. She isn't just investing, she's evangelizing the future she sees, a civilization rebuilt by technology. In her mind, the future is not dystopian, it's transformational. She imagines a world where AI amplifies human potential. Genomics cures disease, robots handle dangerous work, renewable energy is limitless, and blockchain decentralizes power. Her future is bold, optimistic, and radically disruptive, and she believes it's coming faster than anyone expects. Cathie isn't waiting for it. She's investing in it early, because by the time the world understands her vision, it will already be too late to profit from it. The mind that bets on tomorrow. Cathie Wood is not normal. She's not typical. She's not safe. She is something far more dangerous. A visionary with conviction, a strategist who doesn't flinch, a believer who doesn't break, a futurist who refuses to bow to the present. Most investors follow the market. Cathie Wood follows the future, and whether she becomes one of the greatest investors of her generation or one of its greatest cautionary tales, one truth remains. She thinks in decades, bets on revolutions, and sees a world that doesn't exist yet but inevitably will.